Welcome back. Part 2 of our Dichos. Hi, I'm Peaches Hall. I'm the director of the Doris Griffin Senior Center, and I'm joined with Anita Ramirez, who is one of our members here at the center and also working so hard on these Dichos. I'm so happy that you were able to help everybody at the center understand what a Dicho is and what it means to them. So what I'm excited about is the last time we left off, I showed you a plain box that was just kind of a brown paper on it. So we painted it gold. And then from that, we started to add the milagros onto it. And so also the most important thing is the dicho in the center. So I'm going to give this to Anita, and she's going to read that to you and tell you what that says.
Okay, it says, Gracias por la flor, mañana vengo por la maceta. And the translation is, thank you for the flowers, tomorrow I'll come back for the flower pot. The word flor in Spanish is representing a compliment. And in social areas, we tend to receive a lot of compliments. And you turn around and you say, thank you for the compliment. In this case, gracias por la flor. And you'll be back tomorrow for the flower pot full of compliments.
I love it. That's great. So Anita's going to start decorating this again. She's going to put some leaves on it. Just to make it a little bit more colorful. She also picked out things that reminded her of her mom. So there's some things that we'll show you that reminded her of her mom. And we wanted to take advantage, since there was a little drawer on this box, and do something with that too. We wanted to use every bit of this that we possibly could. It just meant a lot to Anita to add her mom into this. And you can see we're starting with that. And then again, we just used some of the things that we had. And then I'm going to show you the finished product of what Anita finished on this. And what we did was we opened up the box, and we've got the saying, you can see the dicho on there. She added flowers to the leaves. There's a beautiful crucifix at the top. And then also she's got the Guadalupe down here. I'm going to remove this flower for you real quick. The Guadalupe, and in the middle of it is a heart. And you can see the gold works so well with all this, but any color would have been great. And then we have the flowers on here. And tell us what's on these flowers that are glued on there that remind.
There's a rolling pin. The mama used to make tortillas almost daily. And so that reminds me of mama. And the other one is a whisk, a molinillo that we use to froth up the hot chocolate.
And then the last is the molcajita.
Oh, the molcajete is the mortar in his pistol.
Yeah, and so that's good for
making chile.
Oh, yeah.
For making chile for Daddy every day.
This is something that she'll be able to keep in her house, and not just for Hispanic Heritage Month. It's going to be a great piece that she has to remember her mother by, and it'll go with some of all her other. She has wonderful Mexican art in her house, so this will go with it. And if you don't, this is a great way to start. This is how you start to build that collection. I like the idea of doing this with your grandkids. I like the idea of doing this with your nieces and your nephews, and sharing what her mother meant to her, and sharing what maybe the religion meant. That's why she has the Guadalupe out here. Sharing about the rolling pin and all the little art pieces that are representative of the kitchen. And then the flowers, so bright, everything about it, and especially the dicho, because I don't know that some of the younger generation knows what a nicho or a dicho is. So thank you, Anita, for sharing this with us. This is just a great heritage piece and a great way to celebrate Hispanic heritage. So thank you again. We're hoping that you'll be able to start with the first one again, and maybe make more than one dicho, and then go on and do the second one. So thank you for joining us. Come back again. We'll be here.